All right, Taurus, I promise I did not forget you guys, okay? I had two more zodiacs to do today, which was you and Leo, because your girl was so tired. And I don't like to do readings when my energy is shot. I want to give you guys that real raw energy, right? So I got you. I got you. Now, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, you guys are all welcome. Same sex, you're welcome. Cross watchers, you're welcome. Everybody's welcome, right? This channel is new. Be patient as we are getting adjusted to a routine over here. I don't know how often I'm going to do the zodiacs, if I'm going to do it daily or if I'm going to do it 3 times a week yet. But we're going to go with the flow. And when I do them, I'm going to try to get everybody or at least half at a time, right? And then we'll circulate who goes. So it's not always the same signs going first. Da 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 da. And yeah, and then you guys have the other channel, Coffee with She and Tarot, where that's where I teach. Over here, we just read the energy. No teaching, okay? I listen to y'all. Y'all want readings where I'm not always talking so much, okay? So, boom, we start another channel. All right. With that being said, let's get into the reading. Holy Spirit, Angel, guys, what do we have for Taurus at this time? What do Taurus need to know? Okay, 2 cards already came out. So we have 9 of Cups and we have 4 of Cups. Somebody's bored. Oh, somebody is like, they've reached some sort of desire that they wanted, but now they're bored. Now this person wants love. Now they want commitment. So this feels like somebody who was chasing money at one point. They were prioritizing other things over this connection that they wanted to be successful in. And now they're successful in it. And now their perspective has changed because now they've accomplished that. They're bored. Okay, what else? They want a relationship. They want somebody. We have Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? 2 of Pentacles. What else? Oh, this person had regrets. Yeah, they wanted to win. So they wanted to, they cared a lot about money. They wanted to be successful. They wanted to look good. They wanted to win in life. Like this person wanted to be somebody. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to be desired. They wanted to be recognized. But now they're bored with that lifestyle. It's given like somebody who was pursuing fame, right? But now they're bored, but they wanted attention. Oh, there you go, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. Boom. And then we got the Empress. So they feel like now they want to offer you this love. So I think in the past, they had an opportunity in this connection, but they didn't choose it. But now they're thinking about you. Now they're thinking about what they could have had with you. Why didn't they're thinking about the fact that they could have juggled, I mean not juggle, but they could have prioritized you and their finances. So it's like instead of them trying to figure out how to balance the two, how can I be with Taurus and how can I pursue this money, this wealth, or how can I build with Taurus? It was more so of like, I just want to focus on money. I want attention. I want fame. I want success and everything that comes with that. But now they're bored because, like I said, either they've reached that. Did they reach this level of success, or are they just bored because it's hard for them to reach this level of success, and then they don't have Taurus anymore. We got 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands in the reverse. We got 3 of Swords. What else? I think it's just not important to them anymore. At first it was. No, I just do the zodiac readings. It just seems like they were, Okay, it seems like they've outgrown this energy. It's like they're changing what's important to them. They don't want fame and success and all the acclimates anymore. It's like now they're like, I want love. Now I wish I had Taurus. Now I wish I had the opportunity with Taurus. King of Swords, Justice. It's like they're barely taking accountability for the way that they behaved. It's like they just figured out what is important to them. Thank you. We have Nine of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have the Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Hangman, the Magician. I'm really getting that this person is lonely. So I don't think that they reached the success that they wanted. It feels more like they wanted love later on in the future. And nothing was more important to them than their personal success chasing money. Because it's like they wanted to be, it's like they want to be rich. They feel like being rich would mean that they've made it, that they're successful. When I feel like now what's changed for them, it's like they have a different meaning of that. It's like, I don't need to be rich to be happy. Now I really just want a solid relationship. I want somebody who has my back. I want somebody that I could come home to. I want somebody that respect me, that see me as an emperor, that is happy when I come home, right? It's given the energy of somebody that left something really good, which I feel like is you guys, right? The Queen of Pentacles, because you were home. You gave this person something that they can't forget. Even though they didn't choose the connection when they had the opportunity, they're thinking about it now that they want that kind of love because they experienced that with you. So it's like they left something good. They left what they want now to go pursue what was out there, and it's like there wasn't nothing out there, and now they're realizing I could have done all of this with my Taurus. I could have, because my Taurus saw me like this emperor. Even if I didn't have much in that moment, they believed in me. So they're sitting in regrets. Knight of Wands. They chose to be a player. They could have pursued a Queen of Cups. Or this could be you guys still. They walked away from your love. Oh no, this is somebody else that they had as an option. So there was you, and then there was the Queen of Cups. And they chose to move towards the Queen of Cups. The thing is that you guys' energy was more stable. You guys' energy was more like marriage material, right? Steady, consistent. The Queen of Cups energy was more, I think it praised this person's ego. She was more, she was softer, but not soft in the way of like divine feminine soft. She was soft in a way that was like, I'm gonna stroke your ego because it's like I know what it is that you want, what you like the I explain it. You know them feminines that are like kind of ditzy, not stupid, but just like I feel like that Queen of Cups was very girly, but it's like a pick me type of energy. You guys aren't pick me's in this storyline. You were stability. So they wanted somebody at that time that was going to make them feel good about themselves. So pick me's are good at that, right? Because everything for them is like the masculine, this, my man, my man, my man. And I feel like you guys' energy was like, what are you contributing? What are we doing? What are we building? Are you serious? Da 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 da. So that's the direction that they chose when they had this opportunity to grow and connect. But now they want to come back. But now they're scared to face you guys. They're stressed. They're having a tower moment, which makes sense because it's Mercury retrograde. And a truth is being exposed to them that they picked the wrong direction. Page of Wands, they were immature. They didn't want to express their feelings. I feel like they held back their feelings. They had them, right? You guys might have suspected that they had feelings, but this person needed to heal and they didn't want to focus on healing. So, and I think that you guys tried to heal things with them as well, but it's like anytime you guys would have a conflict, this person would go looking for attention somewhere else. So then they left that Queen of Cups and then they end up dealing with a Queen of Wands. They invested in that Queen of Wands for a while because she was giving them the attention that they wanted. They thought that it was love, but it was lust. And I feel like you guys know this, right? Your intuition. Your intuition told you that's exactly why they were holding back. So if this person was gone for a very long time, it's because they were dealing with somebody else, third party. They're thinking about how they did you because they wasted time. They could have been a King of Pentacles to you. So it's like back then they wanted to be a player. They wanted to, they weren't really worried about you as far as like, how is my Taurus feeling, me doing this and that, da 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 da. It's like you guys could have cried, wanted this person to come back, try to make it work with them. But they like that attention. So that's why they felt like whenever they wanted to, they could come back. Because in their mind, they were content with dabbling here and there and da 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 da. But it didn't lead them nowhere. Let me see. Did they lose all their money to these connections? Because it's like they were pursuing fame and wealth. They didn't become successful at it. And then they were playing games, dibbling and dabbling here, but always knew you were consistent. But it's like at the same time, they didn't really appreciate the connection. But now they want it. Now they're like, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to build. I want this. Why didn't they just want to settle down with Taurus? We have Ace of Cups. It really just boils down to them being immature. Page of Wands. They were in Page's energy. They had feelings. And they gave some, right? It's like, I don't think they expressed their feelings as much, but they showed it in some ways. Small ways. And they wanted to keep it like that because what they're saying is like, even if I have feelings for Taurus, I wasn't ready to commit. I didn't want to get too close because I had things that I was hiding. Taurus would have found out the truth, right? Because you guys did come out as that high priestess. There's something that they did that they didn't want you to find out. What did they do? Because they created an injustice. What did they do? We have Strength in the reverse. What else? We have Three of Swords. What else? We have Ace of Wands. What else? The Sun. They really didn't want you to find out that they, you know what it is? They really did. So you guys weren't crazy. If you felt like this person really loved you and they wanted you, they did. But the only reason why they didn't take a leap of faith in the direction, they wanted to keep themselves guarded because they felt like if you knew how much they liked you or cared about you, you would end up breaking their heart. So they were really afraid of heartbreak. And they didn't have the courage to admit that to themselves. They didn't even have the courage to be in this connection because I feel like you guys were more mature than they were. You guys were ready for more than they felt like they could handle. So they wanted to keep it all about passion, right? Like, that's why they showed a little bit of emotions because it's like they wanted you to just think that it's about passion. But I think that they really did enjoy your time together. They enjoyed your company. But they felt that if they got too close to you, you would see how much they really cared, how much they wanted you, and then they felt like you would take advantage of it. They didn't want to be exposed. So I think that's the injustice. The injustice is that they lost you. They really wanted you, but they made you feel like they didn't want you, like you weren't that important. And these other feminines, they were just a distraction for them because they didn't want to fall for you, even though they already were or already did. But it was weak of them to behave that way, right? So that is what I have for you guys, Taurus. If it resonated with you, give me a big fat thumbs up. And I will see you guys next reading.